Max, why you put your name in your kite?
Sometimes people, they come on the beach, they say, who's that guy? And
now
nobody
it's
knows.
easy.
And
now it's easy to say, oh, that's
they just
Max.
read the name on the kite.
There you go.
As far as wakeboarding goes, I think Lou and Elliot are leading the charge. They were the first guys to really sort of crack that door open.
Definitely Lou and Elliot. Everybody pretty much, you know, has their eyes on those guys.
Just kind of bored, you know. It was really gusty one day, and it's pretty windy. Kind of over getting slammed. So we first started out with my truck, kind of putting like 40 feet of line out, and doing off of that, and then we decided just to triple the length of the line and try and do it off a rock that we do over the water more, a little bit more in the wind, and it seemed to work pretty good. It's kind of dangerous, you know, trusting your lines, you know, not much torque, but went pretty high.
The levitation thing, man, was just like trying to push to the limit and see how high we could go.
It's like 120 feet of rope, and I don't really know how high we were, but it's definitely high enough to scare you, you know. You get a definitely adrenaline shock.
Survive for a while. Relax and set free. Aloha, this National Weather Service with the noontime Hawaiian waters forecast at 100 nautical miles. A gale warning is in effect for all channels, and small craft advice is on effect for the remaining Hawaiian waters due to strong and gusty trade winds. The forecast for the channels between the islands for this afternoon and tonight: east wind 30 to 35 knots, seas 18 to 22 feet.
Oh, stoked, just buzzing. I mean, it was hard. I spent a few hours and I was trying to, it was hard to get in, but I got in on a couple and just so much speed. Hard, I didn't even know where I was on the wave. I was playing it kind of safe, but it's just so much speed.
For myself, I just kind of wanted to see what it would be like to take a wakeboard up there and kind of just see how it would be kind of on the shoulder. I wanted to play it really conservative up there. I wasn't out to impress anyone, and kind of just wanted to go out there for myself and see what it was like. I think you can do it on a wakeboard, but it was pretty out of control. You really don't have a feeling for how powerful that wave is until you're actually at water's level and see it break, and I definitely have a lot of respect for that place.
Number one is SUPAFLY. The guy rules.
Everyone just calls him Superfly.
They call him Superfly. No one knows his real name. He's pretty sick guy. He's been doing it for years.
He's kind of got an attitude and stuff. He's really good.
So SUPAFLY is the best number one right now, far ahead.